This was pretty crazy, and it could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. Hey everyone, Chris here from Real Rideshare Stories. On this channel, we do a lot of different things within the rideshare industry, whether it be tips and tricks for both passengers and drivers, as well as what happens outside the vehicle and bad driving compilations, but mostly what happens inside the vehicle on actual rideshare rides. So if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. But before we get started, if you have a crazy Uber or Lyft experience and you want to share your story, record yourself, send it my way, and maybe you could be featured on the channel. Wow. I just had one of the most fucked up experiences I've ever had driving. Yeah, wow. Can't even think right now what happened. I've been doing this for 3 years and never had a problem like this. This was pretty crazy, and it could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. Hold on, I'm just trying to figure everything out first. Let's see where to start. Okay, so just picked up a ride, and it was definitely in a shady area, absolutely, and I don't really have a problem with that ever. I don't care where it is. I'm not really worried too much. Never really had too many problems. So, but this case was different. So I go there, definitely a shady spot for sure. And I get in or park, pull up, wait for them to come out. Not a problem. But a car pulls up in front of me, pulls over, somebody gets out, goes in a house, no big deal. Other people are sitting in the car. So, sure, I always am aware of my surroundings, always, especially in shadier areas. You don't want to get carjacked or anything like that. So I was just watching the area. Guy comes out, gets in the car. Everything looks fine, no problem. Real personable, real good guy, nothing there. How's it going? Heading.
Yeah.
How's the night going?
Good.
Pull out, and then I noticed the car that pulled up in front of me and was sitting there started pulling out. And I just knew something was off right at that moment. And surely enough, started going around driving, following me all over. And then I purposely ran a light that went yellow to red, like at that instant where I could have done it and no problem. But normally I stop, but I purposely did that. One, to see if he would follow me, and two, if they would actually stop, so then that situation would be over. No, they ran the red light and continued to follow me for about 5 minutes. And once I actually had to stop at a red light, because we hopped on the expressway real quick. Once I actually had to stop at a red light, they pulled up right behind me, right on my ass, and somebody gets out and walks over to the side of the car right here next to the guy who's there, looks in, and just backs off and leaves. Like, that could have fucking gone a whole different way. That truly was actually scary. Yeah. So the big thing is always be aware of your surroundings when you're driving, especially at night. Always. You never know. And that could have been a whole different thing. You know, what if that person was marked? You know, even a mistaken identity, people could get tagged the wrong way and something could have happened. Thankfully, nothing did. But still, that was pretty intense because I knew, like I said, right off the bat, this person was following me. So once I figured that out and knew for sure, like I said, when I had that red light issue when he ran it, you know, the adrenaline just started pumping. And it was a very unique situation. But if you're doing this, you know, I always say you have some crazy fun times. And I'll tell you what, I've probably given, I don't even know what the count is right now, but maybe 3,000 rides. And I mostly always do this at night. And like I said, I'll go into shady areas. I'll go in the good areas. It doesn't really matter. But that one fucking was bad. And that could have been really worse. Yeah. So just be aware. Always be aware. Wherever you're driving, especially at night, just be aware. You want to be safe. And you want to make sure that nothing does happen. So just be aware. That's all I can say.
Still watching? That's all right. This video might be over, but the fun doesn't have to be. Video up top, if you click that, that'll take you to the last video that we just did. And the video down below is what YouTube thinks you should watch. If you're not a subscriber yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button right over here. And we'll see you next time.